It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale.
The Commander.
But seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go. Gravity Lions.
They start the drive with Peterson. And that's to the 30. It'll be second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here we go. Come 19. Come 19. 18. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Now on a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a quick throw to Moss. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready.
From the pistol, they run with Peterson. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther, go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now. Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Watch that in. Watch that in. Watch the key.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Is this crowd one of the best in the league? Especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out, but that's a heck of a start. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ready up. Go. 19, 5, Panther 60, Panther 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hey, smash Bronco.
An inside give. Here's Portis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown,
Jaden Blue taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And they'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing here, Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Track 60. Ready?
They'll give this up the middle to Portis. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 85 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Turn as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. But 12-point swing was the way I calculated because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Well, he is caught. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Washington.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Alex Highsmith drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gravity Lions. Movement. Ready.
Again, Peterson. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down. And a nice little gain. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Vikings. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this one is incomplete. The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 34.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Stay with. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Moss. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Panther 11, Cougar 19. Warriors 17. 19 Lions.
To the air goes Daniels. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Demario Davis able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Now he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows your defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Ready, go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23
That was good
yards.
protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On the jump.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Hurt. Hey, smash.
He finds his man complete. That's Moss. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
They run over center with Peterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Peterson. Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
That's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.